So this is the first time. I hope I can make a private video. I've never done it before, and I tried to do it when I first got on YouTube, and it didn't work. So I don't know. I never went back. So we're gonna try it again today. Anyway, the video was cool. It's awesome, and you're right. There's nuances and stuff that you miss. So that's cool. So anyway, in about an hour, I got people coming by to look at the house. And I get these phone calls, dig this, I get these phone calls all day of people from like all over Houston, and they're like trying to impress me, you know? And I'm like, I swear to you, I have never been in that position in my life. I've never had anybody try to impress me in my life. And, you know, like, ever. Because I've, like, basically just avoided positions of any kind of authority successfully all my life. And so never had that. I don't know, it's pretty cool, but I'm trying to do this imitation, you know, that mom from American Beauty. Not the quiet one that lives next door, which is cool. I dig that character. But the one who's psycho, the real estate lady, and I will clean this house someday, right? So anyway, I was trying to do that, but anyway, so yeah, the France thing, I'm going back there, and so I've done a couple of videos where I sound like, oh, I'm uprooting, you know, after 3 months, and how disconcerting that is and everything. But I think that's a bunch of horseshit, because, I mean, like, I had 5 houses before I was 11 years old. And since then, I must have had, and that's counting the houses, like, you know, I lived in for, you know, like a real life period of time. It's over 20 or 25. That's not counting all the other places. And there were always other places. It's like, you know, I don't know. I just think I should be talking about how I can't stand not being able to settle down, because I'm not, you know, I'm just a fucking, I'm an absolute stranger in this world. And I'm not saying I'm completely detached to everything, you know, but the only reason I'm involved in this life is because I like force myself, because I like to keep myself amused, you know, but basically I'm not impressed, so why should I settle in anywhere? And geography sure as shit doesn't mean anything to me. I mean, I lived in East Texas for 5 years and, like, never noticed, except there were a lot of trees, you know. I don't give a fuck. And but I guess you can tell, because I'm going to France. Pierre can't re-enter the country, but I'm basically going to France because I don't have, you know, I don't have a point to my life. And so that's always been, in certain cases it's really worked out well, because I had, like, one friend got cancer, and so when you aren't doing it, this is before I was married, and you aren't doing anything, why the fuck not just completely go out of your way for this person and help them out? You got nothing to fucking do. And that was great. So he's alive and well and doing well. He's married. He's moving to Kenya soon. He's doing fabulous. And then another friend got sick, and I just packed up. I was out in LA. I just packed up my bags, left whatever was there, and stayed with him till 3 months till he could live autonomously. And, like, nobody else can do that because they got this point to their life that they're working on, you know, and they've already achieved stuff, so they can't just get up and go and everything. So there's things like that matter. You know, I got to hang out at Johns Hopkins Hospital and talk to all the patients, the only people in the world who get all my fucking death jokes. Maybe not the only, but sure they were terrific. And because they didn't care either. They wanted to talk about it. They wanted to laugh, and it was a blast. And the smoking section, though, it's kind of a lonely. Anyway, it's a very lonely place. The greatest cancer facility in the world. But what the fuck? So yeah, that's it. That's France. You know, going there, being surrounded by people who don't understand what I'm talking about, you know, who's gonna fucking notice? You know what I mean? So, And the internet, I mean, half of my community is, all over the place. It's just not important. For me, the friendship's still there, And, it's just, being married, that's why it took me so long to get married, because I thought, well, you can't really walk into traffic if you sign something that says you're going to love and take care of this person forever. Do you know what I mean? You can't, you have to, I have to look both ways when I cross the street now. I was always getting hit by cars, too, before. I was just I didn't really fucking care. And, being homeless, you can't really do that when you're married, even though I was, you know what I mean. And, yeah, so there's just, we're just going to go over there, and then, I'll be living next to the Eiffel Tower. There's a little apartment complex, so we'll be staying with his friend. And that'll be cool. The winters are really bad, so I'll probably be making a lot of videos. And hopefully be teaching English in a classroom, and that would be cool. And I'm teaching them how to swear. Me and Pierre, Pierre and I, he's a slow learner, but we just covered the basics. So the last lesson we had when he was here was, he learned "shut your fucking pie hole," which was funny because we kept having to repeat it and say it to each other. It was awesome. Shut your fucking pie hole. Shut the fuck up. And he would go, shut fuck the fuck. And we'd go over it and over it. And so if you pass by the window of their apartment, right, you just shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. It's awesome. This marriage is fun, it just keeps me totally amused. And he's over there being a fabulous father, so his 9-year-old kid is happy as fuck, and his parents are really, I haven't told anybody this because it's so fucking, they're just bad, they're not bad people, they're just good people who do bad things all the time. That's the best way to describe them though. And they're so fucking cute that no matter what evil they do in this world, there's just something that just makes you just want to just hug them. Because they're little and they have children's eyes, and they're awesome. But they do bad things all the time, so you have to get German with them and shit. And occupy the house and put up German songs. Fucking hysterical. My dad almost did. He came to visit him, and he's a huge guy. He's like a treat, and he's very German. So I think they were on their best behavior around him, just remembering what happened. Anyway, so we have to go over there, and all his family is mad because Pierre's about to say, look, I think I'm going to stay, he's deciding, I think I'm going to stay and be a father here. This is crazy. Everybody's gone crazy. His parents are like, you need to get out, you upset him, and we're clearing it all up. I'm going to roll in there. I'm getting boots for this occasion. And I might even get some spurs and just tell him everybody wears them over here. And, and just to have some fun. If life has no meaning, who the fuck cares if you have style, for 10 minutes or 10 days or a year or something. Just something to do. But anyway, I wanted to make you a private video, and let's hope it works. Let's get it up to Movie Maker. Maybe throw on some black and white. That's about all I'm going to do to it. And actually, I hope I pressed record to it. I did. Here it is.